How did the son of a revolutionary exile transform into one of the most powerful and controversial figures in modern history? Xi Jinping's journey from cave dwellings to luxury retreats unveils a story of resilience, power, and opulence. But at what cost to the Chinese people? Let's dive into the lavish lifestyle of China's paramount leader and the secrets that keep it shrouded in mystery. Introduction to Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping's rise to power has surprised many observers, marking a rapid journey from provincial politics to becoming China's paramount leader. Born in Beijing in 1953, Xi is the son of Xi Jinping, a revolutionary leader in the Chinese Communist Party during Mao Zedong's reign. However, his father was disciplined during the Cultural Revolution, leading to Xi's exile in rural China, where he endured manual labor and lived in a cave dwelling. These formative years shaped his resilience and political acumen. In the 1980s, Xi began his political career, holding key posts in Hebei, Fujian, and Zhejiang provinces. His work in these economically dynamic regions demonstrated his administrative capabilities, earning him national recognition. By the year 2007, he was appointed Party Secretary of Shanghai, followed by a position in the Politburo Standing Committee, placing him on the path to leadership. Despite not being an obvious choice, he became General Secretary of the Communist Party in the year 2012, securing control of the Central Military Commission and solidifying his authority. Xi's leadership style has been defined by centralizing power. He launched a sweeping anti-corruption campaign that toppled high-ranking officials, eliminating rivals and discouraging dissent. His tenure marks a departure from collective leadership, with power concentrated in his hands. In the year 2018, the National People's Congress removed presidential term limits, allowing him to potentially rule indefinitely, a significant shift in China's post-Mao political structure. Beyond domestic politics, Xi has pursued assertive foreign policies, including the Belt and Road Initiative, and a firm stance on Taiwan and the South China Sea. His rise reflects both strategic acumen and an unrelenting drive to secure power, reshaping China's political landscape and its global role. Xi's story underscores how resilience and strategy can transform adversity into ultimate authority. Lavish residences and hidden wealth. While urging officials to avoid corruption, his family's wealth and his personal surroundings tell a different story. The CCP's fascination with luxury isn't new. In the year 1949, after Beijing fell to communist forces, leaders debated their future residence. Mao Zedong initially resisted moving into Zhongnanhai, the former imperial garden, famously saying, "I don't want to be an emperor." Eventually, Mao moved in, residing there for 27 years. Today, Zhongnanhai remains a symbol of power and exclusivity, with strict security and luxurious accommodations. Xi Jinping resides on Yingtai Island, within Zhongnanhai, a 2-hectare retreat historically used by emperors and concubines. The island features 19 rooms and a double-layer pavilion. He is the first CCP leader to live there, breaking tradition, despite its association with Emperor Guangxu, who passed while serving his sentence on the island. His speeches are often filmed in the Xinjin Palace, a former office for emperors, while an indoor pool with bulletproof tiles, built in the 1950s, serves as his private exercise area. Zhongnanhai caters to its leaders with unparalleled resources. Departments within the Zhongnanhai Guard Bureau provide fresh food, health services from top experts, and luxurious meals. Strict security measures ensure that only vehicles with special licenses can access the compound. The Bureau has also faced allegations of selecting young women to serve leaders, with reports of personal relationships involving flight attendants and celebrities adding to the controversy. Despite Xi's image as a modest leader, reports reveal that his family has amassed substantial wealth. A 2024 Congressional Research Service report estimates Xi's hidden wealth at $700 million. Investigations also uncovered that his brother-in-law, Deng Zhaogui, and sister, Qi Chaozhao, held investments worth over $370 million through companies like Shenzhou Yuanwei Investment Co. and others. His sister even set up shell companies in the British Virgin Islands, raising questions about financial transparency. While Zhongnanhai offers a glimpse into the wealth and privilege of China's political elite, the next of opulence comes from someone even closer to Xi Jinping, his own daughter. What does her extravagant lifestyle reveal about the paradox of modesty and power? Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel, and if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? The lavish lifestyle of Xi Jinping's daughter. Back in 2023, Chinese media unearthed the personal account of Xi Jinping's daughter, showcasing a collection of jaw-dropping luxury. Among her possessions were dazzling diamond accessories from Van Cleef & Arpels and a watch from the renowned Swiss brand Patek Philippe, rumored to be valued at a staggering $1 million. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Her social media posts painted a picture of extravagance. Initially flaunting handbags from Louis Vuitton, she later pivoted to Hermès, a brand synonymous with exclusivity. Then came the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge Edition, a luxury SUV valued between $1 million and $1.2 million, making it one of the most expensive vehicles in its class. One of her bracelets, featuring white gold, diamonds, and sapphires, is valued at over $130,000, while her Patek Philippe watch alone could rival the price of an average home in New York. And let's not forget her Hong Kong mega villa, spanning over 2,000 square meters, with an estimated price tag of $100 million. If you had access to this level of wealth and luxury, do you think it would bring true happiness, or would it create more problems? Share your thoughts. Social media scandals and leaks. Xi Jinping's daughter, Xi Mingze, once studied at Harvard University in the United States under an assumed name, a detail revealed by Vicky Hartzler, a United States Congressmember. Hartzler's advocacy led to the proposal of the Protecting Higher Education from the Chinese Communist Party Act, aiming to restrict members of the Chinese Communist Party and their families from obtaining student visas. Is it fair for the families of powerful officials to enjoy such privileges abroad while promoting strict nationalism at home? Despite these controversies, Xi Mingze is believed to still reside in the U.S., specifically near Cambridge, Massachusetts. The fallout from leaked information about her private life has been intense. A Chinese website technician who revealed these details faced a 14-year prison sentence, illustrating the lengths to which the regime will go to protect its secrets. On September 25, 2022, Xi Mingzen's social media activity caused further uproar. Following the exposure of her Twitter account, she locked it and deleted nearly half of her posts, reducing her tweets from over 1,000 to just over 500. Among her posts was a striking death threat, allegedly aimed at those revealing her family's secrets. This bold reaction highlights the unease surrounding her display of wealth, luxuries that far exceed her family's reported income. One of her now-deleted posts featured a Rolls-Royce Cullinan BB Edition 2024. This model, with a base price of over $1 million, can cost well beyond that with additional features. Xi Mingze also flaunted luxury handbags crafted from exotic lizard and crocodile skin, with prices ranging from several hundred to tens of thousands of dollars. Critics argue that such displays are a stark reminder that these extravagances come at the expense of the hard-working Chinese people. Her posts didn't stop at material goods. She shared images from Zhongnanhai, the heavily guarded residence of China's top leaders. One post showcased a royal cushion with dragon and phoenix embroidery, implying her father had turned the state's residence into his personal palace. Another image featured a candid shot of her with the back of Vladimir Putin's head, a level of casualness that underscored the immense power her family wields. Those in the military also revealed that they were not satisfied with Xi Jinping's constitutional amendments, which they argue have transformed the Chinese government into a personal dictatorship. The wealth and security of Zhongnanhai. Beyond the grand display of luxury, Xi Jinping's life in Zhongnanhai, a sprawling complex in central Beijing, reveals an extraordinary mix of privilege and paranoia. The Chinese Communist Party's political elite reside here, under layers of intense security. To protect Xi Jinping and other top officials from both domestic and international threats, the complex is heavily guarded by an elite force known as the Central Guard Bureau. These troops are carefully selected from China's internal security services and equipped with cutting-edge communication systems and sirens. Even the vehicles permitted inside Zhongnanhai are tightly regulated, with red-plated cars exclusively used by the security forces. But here's an intriguing twist. Did you know that the firearms carried by these guards are not even loaded with bullets? For added security, the ammunition is stored in nearby barracks. This security obsession extends to the personal routines of China's top leaders. Outdoor jogging, once a common activity, is now deemed too risky. With mounting concerns about internal threats, even a casual morning run could pose a potential danger. While security measures paint a picture of unease, life inside Zhongnanhai is anything but austere. Leaders and their families enjoy access to immense wealth, luxury, and historical artifacts. According to reports, some staff members have been known to return to Beijing with items of astonishing value, including gold-threaded robes from the Qin dynasty and gemstone-encrusted zodiac figures. In 2018, a director even admitted during a meeting to bringing back $1.3 to $2.7 million under the guise of welfare purposes. That is to say, the two men were in fact accomplishing something a long ago. Secret funding source. How does one of the most powerful leaders in the world fund an extravagant lifestyle that stretches from Beijing to New York? According to insiders, the answer lies in a complex web of secret accounts linked to the Chinese military. These accounts, originally designed to fund overseas operations, have allegedly become a source of unimaginable wealth for Xi Jinping's inner circle. This story begins in the mid-1990s with the infamous Wanhua case. Lai Chongqing, a key player in arms smuggling and financial operations for the Chinese military, played a pivotal role in establishing these accounts. Allegedly, these funds were funneled through various channels, including political donations in the United States. For instance, of the $300,000 transferred for political purposes in 1996, only $35,000 reached their intended destination. The remainder, a staggering $265,000, was either misused or reinvested into overseas ventures. When the Yuanwu case unraveled, Lai Chongqing fled to Canada in a dramatic attempt to evade Chinese authorities. His assets in China, including those connected to these accounts, became untouchable. The Chinese government viewed his return as essential to reclaim control of these funds. In the year 2010, Xi Jinping himself wrote a personal letter promising Lai's safety, an extraordinary move that underscores the importance of this case. Lai returned to China in the year 2011, and his assets were swiftly confiscated. But the trail of these funds doesn't end there. Insiders claim that a portion of these confiscated assets flowed into secret accounts controlled by the general staff of the Chinese Communist Party. While the Xi family may not officially appear as signatories, Xi Jinping reportedly has full control over these accounts through trusted intermediaries. These accounts are legally registered in the United States and invest heavily in major corporations such as Starbucks, Amazon, Tesla, and SpaceX. During Xi Jinping's state visit to the United States in the year 2017, reports suggest his entourage embarked on a shopping spree so extravagant that it delayed the departure of his private plane by 2 hours. Luxury stores were cleared of their inventory, and, since it was a state aircraft, Chinese customs officials could not track the goods. Additionally, insiders allege that funds from these accounts financed a multi-million-dollar mansion in New York City for Xi Mingzi, Xi Jinping's daughter. The investments linked to these accounts are public information, suggesting that intelligence agencies in the United States are well aware of their operations. However, the extent of their investigation into the Xi family's indirect ties to these investments remains unclear. Secret tunnel. Under immense political and social pressures, China's top leadership appears to have meticulously planned escape strategies in case of emergencies. First, these underground passages reportedly start from Zhongnanhai, the central headquarters of the Chinese Communist Party, and extend to strategic locations. The first tunnel spans more than 20 kilometers, leading to the Xishan Mountains in the western suburbs of Beijing. This area, while presented as a rest spot for party elites, doubles as an emergency assembly point and is connected to the Western Hills Air Force Base. The second tunnel links Zhongnanhai to the Great Hall of the People and eventually to Beijing Capital International Airport, one of China's busiest hubs. The third passage, operational since 2019, connects to the modern Beijing Daxing International Airport. These tunnels have historically played pivotal roles during major political events, including the Cultural Revolution and the Tiananmen Square incident. Troops accessed Tiananmen Square through these hidden routes to carry out clearance operations, showcasing their strategic value. Adding to the intrigue, during the opening ceremony of the Beijing Winter Olympics on February 4, 2022, Xi Jinping chose not to travel above ground. Instead, he used a specially designated underground subway line to reach the Bird's Nest Stadium. Oroyo tells this story. Security measures for this event were nothing short of extraordinary. Every spectator was closely monitored by at least 6 plainclothes armed policemen, ready to respond to any potential threat. And Xi Jinping himself wore a state-of-the-art bulletproof vest, reportedly made of advanced fibers imported from the United Kingdom. This high-end vest, combining warmth and protection, is rumored to withstand sniper bullets and even artillery fire. Even with these measures, Xi Jinping's leadership hasn't been without scrutiny. From the 093 nuclear submarine accident to the hacking of the Northwestern Polytechnical University's hypersonic missile program and the exposure of his daughter's controversial Twitter account, international eyes are closely watching. In May 2023, a Russian military transport plane landed in Beijing, fueling speculation about potential Chinese support for Russia's military actions in Ukraine. While the tunnels may symbolize the lengths China's leaders go to secure their positions, Xi Jinping's anti-corruption campaign tells a different story, one of power, purges, and public perception. But is it really about cleaning up the system, or something else? The anti-corruption campaign. Since 2012, when Xi Jinping became General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, his anti-corruption campaign has been one of the most defining aspects of his leadership. This sweeping campaign targets both high-ranking officials, often referred to as tigers, and lower-level bureaucrats, known as flies. By addressing corruption across all levels, Xi has redefined the political landscape of China. And on December 16, 2024, Xi urged the Communist Party to turn the knife inward, a dramatic metaphor for eliminating corruption and disciplinary issues within its ranks. He emphasized the urgency of dismantling privileged groups and addressing negative influences to maintain the party's strength and legitimacy. The military has felt the brunt of this campaign. In November 2024, Admiral Miao Hua, a senior member of the Central Military Commission and head of its political work department, was suspended amid investigations for serious violations. This follows the removal of other high-ranking figures, including former defense ministers Li Shangfu and Wei Fenghe. The question is, how deep does corruption run within the People's Liberation Army? And can these purges genuinely restore integrity, or do they serve another purpose? The financial sector has also been a major focus. Tang Shuangning, the former chairman of China Everbright Group, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for crimes such as embezzlement and bribery. This case highlights a broader crackdown on financial crimes that have implicated several high-ranking officials. Analysts often interpret Xi's anti-corruption campaign through 2 lenses. On one hand, it strengthens party discipline, addresses public dissatisfaction, and reinforces the Communist Party's control over critical sectors like the military and financial institutions. On the other hand, critics argue it's a tool for eliminating political rivals, centralizing power, and instilling fear among the elite. What do you think? Can these efforts truly balance the fight against corruption with the need for political transparency? The dark side of the elite image. Among China's ruling class, it's rumored that the lines between professional duty and personal indulgence often blur, raising questions about the ethical boundaries of those in control. Reports from security insiders suggest that many young women, carefully selected for their beauty and physical capabilities, serve as bodyguards for high-ranking members of the Chinese Communist Party. Interestingly, their selection is said to be influenced by the powerful preferences of these powerful figures. Rumors have circulated that some of these women, while assigned to protect the political elite, have found themselves in uncomfortable and compromising situations. Allegations claim that certain members of the ruling party have exploited these relationships, leading to illicit affairs. In some cases, it is believed that children have been born as a result of these interactions, further entangling personal scandals with political power. This phenomenon isn't isolated. For instance, Bo Xilai, a prominent Chinese politician, was known for his numerous extramarital affairs, reportedly maintaining relationships with many women, including celebrities and television hosts. Such liaisons have often been linked to broader patterns of corruption within the Chinese Communist Party. In some cases, mistresses have played pivotal roles in exposing corrupt officials, leading to significant political scandals. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now, I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.